From the Akashic Records, to be human. We humans are a very rare species in the vast array of intelligent life in the Milky Way. Each human is a divine collaboration of three beings: an eternally constant soul released into creation in the first moment by Creator, a human spirit born of earth that is constantly evolving strategies for longevity, and an instinctually intelligent, sensory-based human body. In the first moment of creation, there was only consciousness, and within a billionth of a second later, there was energy. After the Big Bang, there was simply consciousness and energy within a vastness. Consciousness began to individuate as singular particles of Creator's mind. Our religions refer to those singular particles of Creator as eternal souls. Each of those mind particles held Creator's full vision of its potential. As energy quickly filled the details of Creator's vision of itself, awareness was born. The three components of all that is, consciousness, then energy, and their subsequent creation of awareness, allowed for the advent of universal mind. Universal mind is Creator's C&E plus Creator's potential as unfolding awareness. Those souls born of Creator's release of itself into the void are in Creator's image, pure, unadulterated consciousness and energy. Your eternal soul will, at the end of its observation phase, do exactly as Creator. Your eternal soul will go into the void, individuate every moment of its observations into particles of itself, and then release those particles into the universe. Souls born after the first moment of creation refer to our specific type of eternally constant souls, having existed from the first moment of creation as members of the Christ race. As our eternal soul adventured into multidimensional creation, it developed 6 layers to be able to directly witness each harmonic adjacency of Creator. A Christ body, Creator particle, connection to universal mind. A celestial form, integration of all adjacent dimensional information. A mental body, origin of pure thought energy. A causal form, an extra-dimensional expression. An astral body, a tri-layered interdimensional manifestation. And an etheric form or outer boundary, much like a spirit. Our eternal souls are extra-dimensional and can witness creation through any of its 6 aspects, depending on the conditions of the system it is observing. When collaborating with the human species, that is, when existing within the limitations of an evolving human spirit and its physical manifestation, our souls have 7 aspects. The evolving human spirit, which is etheric in nature, is both an inter- and multidimensional being of a similar harmonic to that of eternal souls. Like the eternal soul, the human spirit is of non-matter matter. The matter-based physical human body is the multidimensional expression of the human spirit. The human DNA contains coding from all other Earth species, plants and animals. At the exact moment of conception, when the egg chooses a sperm, a flash of energy is released that signals a human spirit and an eternal soul to join in the formation of a new multidimensional mind. As a result of that multi-dimensionally piercing signal, the physical body, evolving spirit, and eternal soul are of near identical harmonics. The moment of conception is sacred It is the beginning of a new human mind. Our earth spirit guides the formation of our body from the first moment. Our eternal soul enters the human body in the last trimester through the thymus gland. We humans are a very rare species in the vast array of intelligent life in all that is. We are intersecting points of extra-dimensional consciousness, soul, and multidimensional sensory awareness, spirit and body. As eternal soul consciousness, we are each a particle from the mind of our Creator. This is called universal mind. Our soul is the presence through which Creator knows itself as its creation. All souls, whether released in the first moment or ascended from an evolving spirit, are the consciousness of creation. We humans are a very rare species in the vast array of intelligent life in all of creation. Because our particular type of eternal soul is from the first moment, we are acknowledged by other consciously aware beings, other souls and other systems, as the presence of Creator. Our eternal souls are emissaries of Creator. Our eternally constant soul, having transmigrated through many different systems and many different types of dimensional embodiments, need not learn from its collaboration in this human experience. Our evolving spirit is constantly learning as each moment unfolds. As spirits, we exist to learn our interdimensional reality as it relates to the physical body. Our spirits guide the overall development of our body from the moment of conception. Our spirit most often incarnates into the same bloodlines. Our human bodies are genetically evolved instinctual intelligence. Our spirits impose the survival strategies it discovered in its most recent iteration onto the present code of our new human form. Modern science calls this epigenetics. Our evolving spirits strategically utilize the inherent physical abilities of each new human form with which it enjoins in each new timeline. The importance of enlightened teachers is to remind humanity of each mind's worth. This collaboration of our eternal soul, evolving spirit, and instinctually intelligent human body is our human mind. Our brain is the machine that regulates body functions and allows access into the etheric envelope, the point where our eternal soul and our spirit body connect. This is where our memories are collected. Because of its very unique structures, our brain operates in 11 different dimensions simultaneously. Again, as eternal souls, we transmigrate from system to system in what can be best described as soul groups. The dimensional worlds we eternal souls inhabit must be of a unique nature. The forms of life in those systems must have evolved from the substance of the dimensional matter of that system. Example: on Earth, all forms of life develop an evolving spirit when two cells collaborate to survive the ever-changing circumstances and conditions of their reality. The evolving spirit survives each new body as it moves from species to ever-increasingly more complex species. The life forms our eternal bodies witness creation through must be a collaboration of evolving spirits and their manifest forms that are harmonically simpatico with the eternally constant souls wishing to witness Creator's dimensional realms in a given system. This is the point in the presentation where things get a little complicated. Just as with evolving spirits, there are many different types of eternal souls. Eternal souls have existed since the first moment, when the energy of that moment was released as a means of fulfilling Creator's desire to know itself, to witness itself as unfolding creation. Souls that are ascended from a spirit that is evolved within a system like that of Earth, are souls that are not simply witnesses of creation. They are direct influencers within their birth system. Once a spirit has ascended to soul level, they seldom leave the system of their birth. These ascended spirits, souls born from awareness, completely master the multidimensional realms within their system. They also collaborate with eternally constant souls to allow eternal souls to witness their world. Just as with the cells within the human brain, there are different types of souls or specialized cells within the many layers of universal mind. Our particular type of eternal soul, for the most part, are the witness to all dimensional realities, including the dimension of time. Other types of eternal souls become creator beings when they enjoin with at least two other souls of the same magnitude. In this state, this type of soul becomes a composite being, a celestial deity. Gaia is how we reference the composite soul at Earth's center. Our primary function in all that is to witness creation, and we are also of the type of eternal soul that creates time channels or linearly sequential event paths that support the witnessing function of universal mind or creator. Again, the human mind is the collaborative soul to spirit to instinctual intelligence that allows a connection to universal mind or creator. Our memories are stored in the etheric envelope that surrounds the physical body. This is the space in which the human spirit and eternal soul connect. All our experiences are recorded twice. Your spirit records all memories, abilities, and experiences in your book of life within the Akashic records. Every detail of a lifetime is recorded by the eternal soul and becomes a part of Earth's Akasha, which is the full record of all that has been, is now, and will be on the planet. The spirit's job is to evolve and keep its body alive long enough to test its survival strategies. That requires boundaries of duality, good and bad, right and wrong, etc. The soul's job is to observe the testing of the spirit without judgment or conflict. Because of this, the two records in the Akasha can appear to be very different in nature. To recap the concept of information stored in the Akasha as a record of each timeline, the spirit's record is filled with conflict and judgment. The soul's record is of pure innocence, which is defined as existing without conflict. The spirit dominates the human experience for the first 21 years. The first 7 years, the spirit is completely in charge of the day-to-day of life as a human. The second 7 years, the soul begins to inspire the spirit to greater awareness. The third 7 years, the soul begins its influence towards self-realization and eventually an all-knowing state for the spirit. The spirit most often interprets this as a sudden divine awareness, a spiritual epiphany. The spirit is all about longevity. It will use whatever strategies it has developed over its thousands of incarnations as a human. It can also draw on the knowledge it acquired as a plant or animal. More to come.